Hi everyone, my name is RP and today I want to speak about main differences between Java and JavaScript. It is important to remember that Java and JavaScript were developed to serve entirely different purposes. So Java was designed as a general purpose programming language for building standardable applications, whereas JavaScript is a scripting language built specifically to interface with web technologies, namely HTML. So when Java was released by Sun in 1991, it was initially being used to program consumer electronics like VCRs. JavaScript was introduced to be used with Java as a client-side scripting language that could run in the browser without having to be completed. To be more specified, let's speak about compiled VC interpreted. Java is considered a completed programming language. JavaScript is considered as interpreted scripting scripting language. The difference is in the implementation. Java is compiled into bytecode and run on a virtual machine, whereas JavaScript can be interpreted directly by a browser. In the syntax, it is written, although it is usually modified in practice. So, second main differences is static and dynamic type checking. So, Java uses static type checking, where the type of a variable is checked at compile time. The programmer must specify the types, integer, double string, etc., of any variable they create. JavaScript, like most scripting languages, uses dynamic typing, where type safety is verified at runtime. It is not required for a programmer to specify the type of any variable they create. There are many pros and cons for these two paradigms. But the primary advantage of static type checking is that type errors are caught early in development, and because the compiler knows exactly what data types are being used, code typically executes faster or uses less memory. The primary advantage of dynamic type checking is programmer productivity. You are free to assign types at your leisure. So, third main difference is concurrency. The ability to handle the execution of several instruction sequences at the same time is handled very differently between Java and JavaScript. Java makes use of multiple threads to perform tasks in parallel. JavaScript, particularly as it exists as Node.js, in server-side applications, handles concurrency on one main thread of execution via a queuing system called the event loop and a forking system called node clustering. For most use cases, both methods works just fine, but Java is generally faster because thread-to-thread memory sharing much faster than inter-process communication. IPC. And the last main difference is class-based VC prototype-based. So Java follows class-based entertains a top-down hierarchical class-based relationship whereby properties are defined in a class and inherited by an instance of that class, one of its members. In JavaScript, inheritance is prototypal. All objects can inherit directly from other objects. Hierarchy is accomplished in JavaScript by assigning an object as an prototype with a constructor function. So there were four main differences between Java and JavaScript. So that's it.